Hi guys, this is Marie. Welcome back to my channel. We are a family of four. My kids are just a few months of getting close to 4 and 6. And like everybody else this year, we're spending quite a bit more time at home. And we've increased our board games collection by a bit. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you great games, great family games that you can enjoy with your younger kids. If your kids are a bit younger, like they are toddlers or like younger preschoolers, I filmed a similar video a few years ago. It's going to be here on the screen and I will link it for you below as well. The games in today's video will be definitely for older kids and also for the kids that have a very good command of playing board games, like things like Sneaky Snacky Squirrel, Jenga, Hoot Hoot Owl, and all those will be in that other video. One thing I want to mention, if you are just introducing your child to the concept of the board games, a good place to start is getting them a big foam dice. Learning Resources has one, you can see it on the screen right now. That gives your child a good idea of estimation of numbers. It's actually great for math skills as well, just to have it on hand, and also prepares them for rolling the die in the board games. Another great thing to have on hand is also dominoes. The dominoes are great because they have two different numbers on each side, and then your child can be can learn, if you, let's say, roll dice, they can be able to count both sides of the two dice. Okay, without further ado, I will start with the games that are more appropriate for younger age, that kind of like Justin's age, close to 4. And then like at the end of it, I'll share with you a bit more older kids kind of games that we enjoy at home. The first one I want to share with you is kind of like a similar idea as Jenga in a way. It's a balance game called Suspend from Melissa and Doug. It has thousands of reviews. Most people love it. And it was one of the Christmas gifts for the kids. It's pretty awesome. It's really fun to play. Any kind of age can play it. The only thing for younger children, like I would say that, the youngest you could go is probably 3.5, just because there will be a lot of frustration if they aren't able to balance the little rods on it. But the game is really fun and is great for family. The next game that is suitable for younger children that I want to share with you today is this Enchanted Cupcake party game. It's a great game for little girls. The object of the game is to complete as many cupcakes until it is time for the party. So it comes in with recipe cards. I was a little jumbled. So it comes with the recipe cards. So you pull out a token, then it tells you what you need to do, whether it's icing or you find the like a topper or wherever it is. The game is great for several things, actually developmentally, even though it is really fun and most of the little girls would love it. So basically what it is, you get, for example, jasmine cupcake that you need to make. All of the toppings and all of the wrappers and all of the like cakes will be all mixed together. So it's great for visual scanning for your child to find the exact object. It's also great for planning and also replicating the design. So there's a lot of skills that your kid will be working on. So it is especially good for like toddlers, younger preschoolers. It's like one of those skills that goes together with sequencing, being able to replicate. So it's one of those things that are important in preparation for reading, writing, and numbers and all that good stuff. So it's really a fun game. At this point, what Scarlett does, she kind of just has her recipes. She makes it for me. And then the cupcakes are really, really cute. So it's a fun game for little girls to break them into the board games. The next game I'm going to share with you is Guess Who. It is a classical game and basically it teaches your children to ask correct questions. The object of the game, each one of you gets a card. Let's say my person would be Lily. And then you get a board, like you can see on the screen, my kid's playing. And then you ask a question. Is your person a girl or a boy? Does she have a hat? Or does she have any kind of covering on her head? What color are her eyes? That way it's kind of process of elimination. You start closing all of the people that are not matching the description. So it gets your kids questions going really well, and it also gets them thinking and like trying to notice the details of what makes each single character here special. It does say 6+, but Justin caught on to it, so I think it kind of depends on your child and where they stand. I think you can introduce it way earlier than 6 for it to be even successful and fun for all of you guys. This is the most exciting new purchase we have, is Monopoly Junior. Both Justin and I were so impressed how they modified the traditional Monopoly for it to be kid friendly. It is really cool. They made it really simple. The only thing I would say, I wish you could still build houses, because Scarlett actually wanted to build houses and she never played the Monopoly before. So it just was her idea. You get 4 different characters, and then all of the money on $1 of some sort. So you pretty much just buy properties. It's great for accounting. And I mean, Monopoly is such a fun game, so making it little kid friendly is a brilliant idea. You get this board. The idea is the same. You roll the dice, and then you go the spaces, then you have to purchase each one of them, and then you pay the rent. The rent is just the same amount here, so it's really well adjusted for young children, that it doesn't get too complex, and for you as a parent. So I would say, like, if you are a Monopoly fan and you have little children, or board games, and your kids are interested in money, so it's a great way to teach them a lot of things, and it's also really, really fun. I'm gonna say that this probably is, we have a lot of games, like this is at the top with like Sneaky Snacky Squirrel as far as how awesome it is. I'm about to get to one of our most favorite family games for the last 3-4 months, but I'm gonna start with the one that kind of lead up to it. So if you have younger children that have never played Clue, there is Clue Junior, and again, it's very well done for younger children. Basically, you have to find who ate the cake, at what time, or what they drank with it. It's very similar to traditional Clue. The die here is just the numbers, so if your kids aren't really familiar with how to count all the dots and stuff, it's pretty easy. You get the times, you get the pictures and everything, and here's your board in this game. It is really cute. We started with this, and then we transitioned to what I'm most excited about to show you, is this game here. So even though the kids are screen free, we do Friday movie nights where we kind of binge watch stuff, and we start with a few like smaller cartoons, and then we do one big movie for all of us. So kids love Scooby-Doo. It's their favorite thing. Scarlett loves to solve mysteries, and we got this Scooby-Doo Clue game, and we play a modified version of it with the kids, because this is a true Clue game, but once your kids get the hang of this, of the Clue Junior, like this one is easy to explain. It is really fun. We play open hand, so I don't know if it makes sense to you if you're familiar with Clue games, so you kind of get like the Clue cards, and then everybody has their own pieces where they mark off the time, what, how, and when. We use one for the entire family. We play all of our cards open hand. We kind of just go through the motions. A bit of a fiasco here with the box, it fell down. So here you go, guys. Here is the board. If you're not familiar with the traditional Clue game, the object of this game, especially in the Scooby-Doo version, is to find out who was abducted, which room it happened in, and what kind of villain did it. So again, like, you move the characters on the board, you go into each room, and you have to ask a question. Was Velma abducted in the, let's say, kitchen with a witch doctor staff? And then you look at all of the cards. We play open-handed, and then if anybody has the kitchen, so it's not the kitchen, and then if somebody has witch staff, doctor's thing, it's not him, and then if they have, let's say, nobody has that character, then that's the character that's been abducted. Anyways, it's really fun. If your kid likes mysteries, likes solving mysteries, really cool game. We love it. And the reason I think we love it, because it is an adult game that we modified it to be good with kids. So we kind of like brought them in onto our fun. So the last one is this Ghost Castle game. And this has been one of the newest additions, and it's been extremely popular. It says 6+. Scarlett is totally at the age of being able to play it. She is about 4 months away from being 6. Justin, definitely. The only thing he wants to do is to push on the ghost and get the ball rolling. But the idea here is that you have this, and you can see it on the screen as well. I just don't want to like set the whole thing up right now. What happens is that you are in this haunted mansion, and you have a character that you need to go through all of the steps. There is multiple traps. If you roll a ghost, there is a ball rolling, and it's a random, so it could knock down your character and you can go back. It's been a really fun game, and we've really enjoyed it. There's actually a Scooby-Doo version of this, but it was like a limited edition, and we couldn't find it. So it's a really fun game. Again, this is definitely like the oldest one of them all, because Justin even couldn't do like the Scooby-Doo Clue one. But this one, he just loses interest, and all he wants to do is play with the ghost. The ghost glows in the dark. It's really, really fun. One last thing I want to share with you is this really cool cards. They're called Mindfulness Skills for Kids. And even though it's not a board game, it's really cool cards. It helps you calm your mind, pay attention, become more self-aware. So basically it's different cards, and they come in like blue cards, mindful breathing and awareness, orange cards, mindful feeling, kindness and gratitude, mindful senses, then mindful affirmations for self-esteem. So you kind of pick a card. Those are great. Like I wish we could do it every day during the morning routine, but it's just no time. So we do it on the weekends. We kind of like, you pull the card and you get to do, like, as an example here, what's that smell? How do you feel inside when you smell these? Strawberries, dirty diaper, flowers, chocolate, pizza, garbage can, oranges. So it gets your conversation going. There is also, like, was very cute ones. I feel good about myself because 3 different reasons that you give why you feel good about yourself. So I found them on Amazon actually when I was buying like a yoga book for Scarlett for Christmas, and they popped up as a suggestion, and I can't tell you enough how fun they are and how sweet, kind, and like positive you feel after doing them. So they're really good, and they're good for any age. I mean, we can do it with Justin, kind of have to prompt him as well, but like your 5-year-old will zoom through those for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and he gave you good ideas on how you can have some family time with your younger kids, enjoy each other in this very, very homey times of our lives. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.